We talked about today, well, during the conference, you've heard about the Polish National Research and Education Network, what happens in Lithuania, and we thought it would be really interesting to bring the perspective of our Central Asian colleagues. So with that in mind, over to you, Rustam.
Thank you. First of all, good day, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the hosting party. All of us know how it's difficult to organize such a beautiful events. Thank you very much for the rather great organization. And a special thanks to Ms. Irina Matthews for your kind invitation to be here and for her kind support in this thing. I am representing Turkmenistan, Turkmenistan Research Education Network Association, but for now I'm presenting, let's say, two countries. My colleagues supported me with the presentation, which I would like to deliver you. So I would like to start with the presentation about the Tajikistan Research and Education Network, which has a big story, such a long story. There's a great nation, great people. We are working together already more than 20 years. And Tajikistan and Turkmenistan, all 5 Central Asian countries, has begun, I think, in 2000s with a collaboration. And first steps has been done with the support of the NATO program for science. And the first project was it's called Virtual Silk Highway. As a project with a long story, as many years ago people had the route through the Central Asian countries. So, and Tajikistan was one of the first countries involved into this activity. They created their association in 2002, and almost for the 3 years, I guess, TARENA created an own network and interconnected most of the city universities and Academy of Sciences and other public institutions to their network. And successfully working and collaborates with other NRENs. We also in Turkmenistan did the same, but maybe not so big deal. TARENA created our network and made significantly improved the quality for their servers for a short period. And they also interconnected to their network not only universities, but different NGOs, schools, libraries, and scientific and research institutions. What made them possible to collaborate in other institutions with the same deal. For the moment, TARENA have more than 60 collective users altogether and more than 125,000 end users in Tajikistan. Despite on the difficulties with the territory, interconnections between their regions because they have a lot of mountains there, you know. In communication infrastructure is not so well developed in Tajikistan, by their opinion, and most educational institutions cannot be connected via fiber optic cable, as I said, because of the territory, which is a lot of mountains, as I said. And solution to this issue has been delayed a little bit to the fact that the national operator and commercial internet providers don't have high-speed communication with the regions of Tajikistan. And not only mountains, but Tajikistan located in altitude more than 3,000 meters above the sea, and that is why they have some such difficulties. And some scientific and educational organizations of the region does not include enough funds to connect all of them for the moment, but they try their best. Despite all these difficulties, several projects have been developed and successfully implemented in Tajikistan. For now, we are expecting the next stage with the current project, which I will explain a little bit later. Regarding the financial support, these resources always, how to say, difficult to find, to implement, and TARENA as other NRENs also experiencing some difficulties, but trying to their best, and because they have special organized training centers, test centers, and providing special service, internet services like communication, taxis, and trying to be with the line, let's say. Unfortunately, TARENA, like all the commercial internet providers, have a lot of taxes. I think they pay some kind of 30% for their communication services, and repeated appeals to the government regarding the provision of the benefits at tax exemptions. And TARENA tries to reduce these numbers. As other NRENs, TARENA providing services like hosting, email, web email, DNS, virtual service, file, edurom, and so on. You can see at this slide. So they trying their best and making a lot. What the services TARENA planned for the future is computer security, cyber security, GÉANT, video conferencing, 10 gigabit network connectivity, and IPv6 access to the electronic libraries, and so on. So they're trying to widen their network as much as possible. This slide shows the topology of the network of TARENA, and I'm just paying your attention on the fact that only 2 regions of 5 can be connected to the network of TARENA for now, as I said, because of landscape difficulties. The current infrastructure of TARENA network allows the scientific education community of the Republic to take the active part in the solving regional problems, in the improvement of educational process, like creation of electronic educational resources, teaching methods, applications, self-training, self-control, distant learning, and so on. TARENA also permanent conducting video conferences, making seminars and conferences, making experimental analysis. They established a continuous creative communication between teachers and students, scientific staff, supervisors, and graduate students. They also conducting specific research in the area of seismology. We know that this is a seismic danger region. They are trying to decide water problems and the energy resources problems also, and pay attention to the telemedicine and distance learning. The main directions for development for Tajikistan, for now, they involve in increasing data center capacity, increasing local and international bandwidth, development of network infrastructure to support modern protocols and technologies, create to support the regional nodes, improve quality provided service, improving the level of information security, and support new learning methodology, as well as development remote access system and increase level information security to support learning technologies, annual in permanent training, advanced training of employees, students, and teachers. And for the nearest future, we see that as a continuation free stage of current project, we are trying to find the solution with the next stage for current 4. For current 4 stage for the development of Central Asian NRENs, and would place an important role and will bring the connect to the scientific education community, as well as will provide deep internet services for national communities. And we hope, with the collaboration of GÉANT process and program, which was delivered for the last 12 years, I guess. So that is all for the moment regarding the Tajikistan National Association, and I would like to switch on to Turkmenistan Association, if you don't have a question, or please.
Thank you, Rustam. When talking about the present and future of TuRENA, and because you, in true spirit of cooperation, speaking on behalf of both NRENs, perhaps you can focus on the commonalities in the main direction in development or collaboration opportunities that you are seeking. If there are any commonality between the two NRENs in terms of challenges and the opportunities for collaboration?
I would say this collaboration should be for all Central Asian, for all 5 Central Asian countries. And we would like to include Uzbekistan for the moment and Kazakhstan also. In previous stages, it was only 3 NRENs on the way of collaboration. It was Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan, but we do hope for the next stage, all the countries will be included. And as it is what in previous stages, the communication between European countries and Central Asian countries, what is really important, will be reestablished.
Thank you. And because we are sort of coming to the end of the session time-wise, but I don't want to in any way impact the opportunity for you to deliver the important messages that you would like to deliver about TuRENA. So I invite you to do that, but you can sort of present a highlight or focus the main messages that you would like the audience to hear about TuRENA, because this is really important. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation. That's my question about the additional funds. That's, you said about additional funds.
Additional funds.
What kind of additional funds you are planning to inside your country? And I know that I understand that.
Yes, I understand it. Thank you for the question. It is always difficult to find additional funds for the supporting of the teams and this kind of activity. It's normally we're trying to find the way realizing the different external projects, like for example Erasmus Plus. For the last 2 years we received 2 Erasmus Plus projects, and then we have supported from the Korean national network, and we have a program collaboration with the COICA program, which is supporting us from the scientific areas and research. And so altogether this work gives us some kind of sustainability. In financial meaning.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So shall I?
Well, so go back to TuRENA.
Yeah.
Tell us, what are the main challenges that TuRENA faces at the moment?
Yes, actually, the NRENs in Central Asia are similar, and the main challenges for TuRENA to be more independent first. And in this deal, we would like to have more collaboration as with European colleagues, as internal and Asian colleagues. And we would like to advise our end users more active, more activity in education research collaboration, and more active programs. What we are started now is the distant promotion of the distant activity with the companies which is producing gas and oils. If you know, we have a lot of gas, and the companies do not have enough power, let's say, to manage their process on the distant mode, and we're trying to collaborate in this mode and in the development of the program for the remote control of the production process, as well as we are paying attention to the telemedicine program and e-government infrastructure development for now.
Thank you. And where do you see the opportunities? I know there's the challenges and they're big, right?
Yeah.
And where do you see the opportunities to overcome these challenges for TuRENA?
I think as much as possible programs, I don't know, current 4-stage, Erasmus, and so on, and any other funds, everything are welcome. So, and I think if we will be enough active with the different program and projects and collaborate to other countries, I think we will be succeed.
Thank you. So it's all about collaboration, building connections, and seeking opportunities. We're almost to the end of the session. Is there anything, another message, another important thing you would like to share with us about TuRENA?
I just would like to say that you are very welcome to Turkmenistan. For any other deal, for collaboration, for conferences, just as for the rest, we are open. I hope. Of course, we need the visas, but I think this is not the real barriers, and so we're trying to be open and welcome.
Thank you so much. And I would like to say in conclusion that Rustam very kindly opened his talk about what a thanks to EaPConnect project. But I would like to say that equally, thank you and Alisher Davlatov from TARENA for being able to come, to make an effort. I know there were obstacles to overcome on the way as well. To come to the conference, to give visibility to these two NRENs, to Tajikistan and Turkmenistan NRENs, and hopefully that is the point event which also will contribute to finding the opportunities and solutions to overcome the challenges.
I would like just stress attention on the fact that opportunity with the Turkmenistan, within Turkmenistan, what is important for us also is as everybody knows that the energy is the source, and we are now trying to develop the using of sun energy, and this is a priority as for Central Asia, as for European Union also. This is in the communique of 2018 is marked very importantly, and I think this area also can be used for collaboration as for next stages, as for any other project and deals. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we hope to see you again at some other events in the near future. Thank you so much. Well, and a big word of thanks goes to our audience and to co-chairs for these two sessions. Our conference drawing to a close, but before we do the closing part, please have a tea or a coffee, a little break.
Спасибо.
And we will see you back at 4:30. Thank you so much.